Mercifully.
I just want to quick, because there is something we skipped, and I realized it halfway through, and I just want to mention this, because this also goes partly into the connection between Laurie and Michael, is after Michael was attacked and he starts eating the dog, back at the house, Brad Dourif has brought pizza home for Laurie and Annie, and, you know, they made a big point that Laurie is now a vegetarian.
Like Rob Zombie.
Right, like Rob Zombie. It's like, I don't want any of that dead meat. And Brad Dourif's like, meat good. Man must eat meat. And we're intersplicing this with scenes of Michael eating the dog.
Yeah,
He's eating the dog. He's
dog.
murdering and eating a dog. And Laurie begins to suddenly vomit. And she's like, I can taste blood and stuff like that. So that's like a slight correlation between the two.
Yeah,
and I
there's
just want to quickly
link.
point that
It doesn't
out.
make a lot of sense.
It doesn't
either.
make any sense, but we do have the point that
And I mean,
she's-
you really got to
So now
appreciate the
connected.
pandering to vegetarianism
Yes.
in your, brutal-esque horror movie where, this guy's really an animal and he's a killer because he's eating meat. Fuck off.
Screw the vegetarian thing.
Preachy
I'm
shit.
just impressed that they had a reference to them being Zaymont and Tomax, and they feel each other. Like basically, if you kick Zaymont in the nuts, Tomax is gonna puke. It's like
Also, Cheech and Chong's the Corsican brothers.
Yes.
But
really, I just want to mention that scene again because I ain't mentioned Brad Dourif, who was great in this movie again.
Yeah, the hair looked like Jesus too at that point.
Yeah.
He
Yes,
still
seriously.
looks like the character he played in Deadwood. But I'm okay with that because he was awesome in Deadwood.
But now, one thing that I want to mention, too, and you actually, Mr. Flanagan, touched on it way, way earlier at the beginning of this, and we kind of breezed over it, but I definitely think it's worth mentioning, is that the new child that they got to play young Michael, because they had to recast Dave because he got too tall since the first movie.
He started growing breasts. And
Right, yeah, he started turning into a woman. And but the new kid may even be a worse actor than Daig. I thought Daig was pretty bad, but Daig at least emoted. This kid is just bland with no delivery. I mean, Daig was a bad over-actor. This kid didn't even act.
Well, he really only has one scene where he talks, and this, mind you, is after the point where we've established Michael Myers as a kid is no longer talking. And Loomis goes up and says, "Your mother's dead," and Michael's like, "She'll be back."
Oh, that's
No,
right.
she's dead. It's like,
I
she'll be
forgot all
back,
about that.
but you won't be. It's like, okay.
Yes. But even just facial expression-wise and everything, the kid's a stump.
Yes.
I mean, maybe he's a good actor in other things if he's ever been in
I've
anything.
never seen him in anything
I'm not
else.
trying to put the kid down, because I'm sure some of it has to go with the way he was directed. But just in regards to Daig's performance, which we mocked in the first part, versus this kid's performance, Daig was a little bit more entertaining to watch, at the very least.
Yes.
So, but now she's a woman.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I am done with this movie. I've got nothing else to say. It is truly as bad as the first one was. This one makes even less sense.
I think it's worse, but more entertaining.
I think it's more entertaining just for the gore fact, but
I think it's funny.
really.
The first one is just boring as shit and rape's a classic. This one, I was laughing almost the entire way through the movie.
Halfway through the
Not in the
movie,
right ways, but...
halfway through the movie, I had to pee. It came on really hard. It's like, guys, if I go up, I'm not coming back in this theater. I cannot watch this movie anymore.
No, I think I could definitely rewatch it with enough beer and enough people around. But again, I'm not trying to compliment it. It's all for all the wrong reasons.
The thing is,
I
part
think
of me
it's
is like,
hilarious.
you know what? Netflix, the directors, got to see what he wanted.
Yeah. But even with the trippiness and the dream sequences and everything, it moved a little at a nicer clip than the first one.
It did.
So,
It did.
it kept it weird and wacky and goofball enough that I was in hysterics throughout most of the movie. I mean, I had more than my share of groans
Weird.
and
Something
out.
wacky is happening in Haddonfield.
And only one man can stop
Yeah,
it.
I just...
Elmo.
Does Elmo like that?
Elmo, lie! Elmo will skull fuck the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I want to spread my snorks all over those titties.
Yeah.
So...
Purge the snork. That's my new battle cry.
Purge the snort.
Purge the snork.
I find it funny
over
that
those
we actually
baby-ass
forgot
titties.
the Purge the Snork line, but thankfully it was found and brought back into our vernacular. Purge
Yes,
the Snork.
Purge the snork.
So that's about it. Gentlemen, I just want to say congratulations to us all. We have done it. We did the Rob Zombie.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet,
Almost
but
done yet.
also good job to both of you guys. I just wanted to say for the last episode, I listened to it, and honestly, when we were done recording the last episode, the Halloween one, I thought like that was the worst episode we've ever done.
Well,
I
it
just
was
thought
like the fourth time we
it was like the
done
fourth
it.
time we done it.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded like shit.
There
Then
was
I
some
listened-
clear lethargy at the beginning, but we got into it.
I listened to the rest of it. I thought you guys both did a phenomenal job.
Well,
After
did
having
everything
to
you said,
do
yes.
it, 3 times, congratulations. I think you guys did very
It's
well.
not easy having to moderate the same thing 3
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
I got to
It's-
give you,
especially
I'll
something
give you
that's
some
like
props, too.
over an hour long.
Yeah, that was a long one, but I was never bored with it.
Okay. Well, that's it. The next time you guys hear from us, we will have the regular, shitty notes, shitty news, and Twilight Banting.
We'll be doing
and,
Troll 2.
And
Yes.
we'll be doing Troll
As
2.
you've made it already,
Undoubtedly,
we will be doing Troll 2.
one of the worst movies ever made. Is on so many people's list. It's just as infamous as Manos.
And
in
we've
terms
all
of
seen it.
We've all seen this one, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a bad movie.
Yeah, you know this, yeah. But recommended bad movie.
Yeah, this one is so stupid. You have to. It's so
hilarious.
bad you have to see it.
Yeah, I definitely recommend Troll 2.
Okay.
But it's the sequel time now. Halloween 2,
Yes.
Troll 2. God knows what we'll pull next
So
time.
it'll be a mystery.
Yeah.
So until next time, this is Ash.
I'm Flanagan.
And this is Pussy Control.
Saying thanks very much for listening to us. You won't have to hear Rob Zombie again for a while.
Haddonfield.
Haddonfield. Have a good night.